Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the RGM Experience podcast with me, Carl Maloney. How you doing? You all right? A podcast where we delve into the grassroots music industry and beyond and find fucking interesting people within it. And it's an absolute pleasure to be face to face. I'm not on that bloody Zoom today, which is nice. I'm face to face with humans. I'm face to face with the Cavs at their sold out gig down at Band on the Wall tonight. Hey up, lads.
Hey up, Carl, how you doing?
Hello, Carl.
Now that I've
Carl, thank you.
Nice one. So I saw on your socials earlier that it was like 5 years since you proper started as a band, and this is like
5 years today, 19th of October. Yeah.
to the day.
Yeah, to the day. Yeah.
It was our first gig. 5 years ago. I joined about a month before that, and then it was my 19th birthday. We did a gig, and then 24th birthday got another gig.
It was at Verve Bar in Leeds. Yeah, Verve Bar in Leeds, and it was. I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of Band on the Wall years ago when it was like the bands used to play on literal shelf, which is why it's called Band on the Wall. It was a bit like that night, weren't it? Yeah, up on there. Yeah, it was a little bit like that night. It was a tiny little stage.
And it's good that it feels like it's come full circle of it, because that night I think that venue holds 50,
Something like that.
and it was sold out, and now we're 10 times that 5 years to the day. So I'm gonna get everyone chanting 5 more years, 5 more years.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to see you guys as a band. We've had you on RGM gigs before. How long ago was that?
I think that was 2019 with Assembly Point. I think was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, at Retro.
That was our first headline gig in Manchester.
I think that was 2019. Early 2020 at the latest. Oh no, because that was COVID then, wasn't it? But yeah, we've done Retro here, and that was mint. But yeah, it's been a long old road.
It has, and it always is, and there's no shortcuts in this fucking industry, is it? It's always going to be this way. But when you see people like good people like yourselves, because you know we've always got on, haven't we? Really through the years and that kind of stuff. We did a few gigs in the early years, and then you progressed to doing these bigger shows now, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think this one just feels different, you know, to other big ones. Like the whole day, the whole weeks and months building up to it, everything just feels different, and we're gonna fucking smash it out of the park.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And how does it feel to have a sold out it's 500 fucking people in this place, isn't it?
Yeah, 500.
Like from when we did the Retro gig, when what were that?
120, I think Retro.
Yeah, and we did well there.
Yeah.
And to have 500 people come in tonight, because it's all right having a gig where you sell tickets to your friends and your family, but you're never going to sell 500 people to your friends and your family. How have you gone about creating enough interest to sell out Band on the Wall today? How's the journey been? How have you done it?
Well, with a lot of help from This Feeling. You know, they've pushed us really along the way.
Put us on some great support slots.
Yeah.
So earlier this year we supported the Rosa Docs on 2 of their shows in Leeds and Birmingham. They were amazing gigs. Obviously supported the Lilacs as well. Their sold out show at Gorilla. When was it, back in December, was that?
Yeah, I think so. Cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
And the festivals and stuff.
Just like obviously Why Not this year, Isle of Wight last year, like just things like that. They've constantly put us in front of good audiences, and now we've kind of proved that we can pull one ourselves, I guess, you know.
Yeah, is the pressure different now?
I think for me the pressure's off a bit, because I think playing to we've all been there. I think playing to a half-empty room, no matter what size it is, there's more. I think that's more daunting for me. I don't know about yous, but I'm raring to get out there. I just want to get out there, rip it open, bang.
Well, let's rewind a little bit. 5 years is a long time. Talk us about how you and the lads got together, and how did the Cavs come about? Talk us through that little journey, boys.
Yeah, go on, Mike.
So, when I was in college, I still work at El Gato Negro, the tapas restaurant. And me and Chris, he was a chef there, and I was just running food at the time. And everyone was like, "Oh, you do music at college? You should speak to Chris. He plays guitar, this, that, and the other." We didn't speak to each other for like 6 months, and then when we finally did, he was like, "Oh, do you want to come have a jam with me and my brother?" So we went down, and then he was like, "I know this guy James, and James knew Elliot. I'm sure you'll be able to fill in the gaps there."
The gaps, no one wants to hear those.
Yeah.
I want to hear the gaps.
Anyway, if you want to fill in the gaps, you
No,
will.
there's not. No, there's not. All there is to say is, and it's an admission. James was going on at me for fucking ages and ages and ages. I never wanted to do it. I never wanted to be a singer or sing in a band. I'd have loved to have. You know, I see Chris stood at the start of stage and rocking out on his guitar, and I'm like, I could do that. But now I'm in. You know, it took a big leap for me to do it, like a big fucking leap. But I'm stuck now, aren't I guess? Stuck in a great place.
Yeah.
Stuck in a great place. But there's no real dream story. It was just cobbled together. It's just luck how much we all get on. Like, it's just absolute luck, because 5 years and the amount of time we spend together, you know, it doesn't always end well, that does it. And there's still time. There's still time for us all to hate each other, but I don't see it going that way for a long time at least, because, you know, we're all good pals.
And I'd say, especially in the past 12 months, it's not a hobby anymore. We're in our practice room every night, more or less, more times than we're at home. It's become more of a part-time job than anything, and hoping to make it a full-time one eventually. That's the goal. But yeah, we're in the deep end now, I think. What about you?
You say it's just persistence, isn't it? We're always trying to write. We put a lot of money into it. It's all about just the ball's rolling. Like you were saying, the pressure's off. The ball is rolling, and you can feel that it's going. It took a while to sort of, you know, get it up the hill. Now it's on its way down. We just need to keep on, and we've got a really good sort of rhythm and
Work ethic between the five of us as well.
good work ethic between us. So everyone wants to chip in, and everyone chips in little bits. So that all comes together to keep the ball rolling, I suppose.
I love the dynamic of a band, and I love having a bit of a laugh with the dynamic of a band as well. So let's talk about, you know, the couple of people that aren't here that are faffing about. What's the strengths and weaknesses of everybody in the band?
Our own, or we going
Or at each other. Yeah, like you mention the people that aren't here, mention the people that are here. Let's go around the room and investigate more of the Cavs.
So,
You're gonna go straight in negative?
no, the negatives there aren't any bloody negatives, mate. No, Chris is a god amongst men, isn't he? He's just the best. Any song that we bring him, because his bread and butter is sort of like classic rock, but you know, he's adjusted to so many different sounds that we've brought him. So you know, he's really, what's the word I'm looking for with his sound? He's happy to. You can always find something out of a song that's brought. Because you know, if Arthur will bring something, it's got loads of synth and stuff. You can always just sit somewhere and make it sound brilliant. James, on the other hand, no, James is.
Go on.
Context. James and I are like best friends. They give it each other. So whatever he's about to say is take with a pinch of salt. These two give each other so much shit.
He's just a fucking idiot, isn't he? He's just a fucking idiot. He can't fucking do anything. He forgets everything. His head is like a fucking colander. And he's useless, and he's annoying, and he just doesn't shut up. And he does my fucking head in, oh my God. But, and I never say this to his face, I love him. But I fucking hate him as well. No, James is great. He's just fucking annoying sometimes, you know what I mean? He's just like a fucking puppy. And he's yapping at your fucking ankles all day. Attention. But no, he's the best. He can write a belting tune. He can write a belter. And he used to write shiters, and now he writes belters years and years ago. He used to come round to mine and show me songs. And I'm like, oh, good then, mate. But now they actually are. I go, fucking hell, that's good, that, mate. Do you know what I mean? But no, he's the best. He's the best, and I love him.
And what about these two? And then these two can mention you.
Mikey's the coolest little fucker I've ever met. I love him to pieces. I shouted at him yesterday, and then I was a bit nasty, so I'm sorry about that, Michael.
That's a simple question.
Arthur, yeah, no, you did. Arthur looks like a fucking farmhand from the 1600s. but he's such a fucking sick drummer. And I couldn't even say I work with him. I work with him every week in our jobs outside of band. And he's the best. And I love you, Arthur. And a happy birthday. And we were all saying happy birthday to him in the group chat this morning. And everyone was saying, "Oh, Arthur, man, have the best day," and blah, blah, blah. And I just put, "Happy birthday, mate." And I just got the tone completely wrong. And I read it about half an hour later and thought, that's fucking way off that. I need to say something else. But no, I couldn't say a bad word about these two lads. Could not say a bad word.
Share the love.
Oh,
Yeah. Like Arthur mentioned before, we all kind of have different attributes that we bring together that makes us, not sound cliche, but makes us the Cavs. Like, do you know what I mean? So Arthur and Chris are very, very good at audio, like sound and sound engineering and the tech side of stuff. And I don't think we could. There's a lot of stuff we definitely wouldn't be able to do without Arthur. No. And Chris is constantly. He's like a sponge. He's willing to learn anything, and he volunteers at a studio to try and get more things, and he demos other bands. So like The Notion, they've done some demos in our band room with Chris because he's trying to like learn how to do that side of things, and then it bleeds into the band as well because it makes us a bit better. Yeah. Like I said, James's lyrics, songwriting is exceptional, and so is Elliot. And
better and better and better.
Yeah.
So good.
The trouble is with Elliot is right. The problem with him.
Let's go.
His voice is fucking brilliant, and it really does my head in because it catches me off guard sometimes at practice, and I look and I'm like, "You fucking smug knob!" He's got no, but he's just got a great voice, hasn't he? Yeah, and he's a very good guitarist as well, which he goes under the radar a little bit because we've had stick before. Like, well, I've got so many guitars on stage. I've got 3 lead guitarists, but they all fit in. They weave between each other. And when Elliot shines with his lead guitar parts, he shines. He's a very, very, very good guitarist.
Negatives.
Negatives.
Look at him.
I'll agree with what Elliot said. James is just the most forgetful guy. You can't ask him to do anything. You got to remind him constantly.
Yeah.
Negatives. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, I'll tell you what the negative is for these two. On call every other week is because they work together, but their on call weeks aren't in patterns. It'll be like 1 week we'll have both of them, then it'll have one of them, then the next week we'll have the other one, and then it's just a nightmare. Honestly,
Got to earn that bread.
on call. Who invented on call? Do you know what I mean?
I just think everyone, strength-wise, everyone brings something, like I said before, and pretty much everyone writes songs, which makes our sound a bit more eclectic. And like you were saying with Chris, everyone seems to be able to adapt to everything.
Adaptability, that's the word I was after.
Yeah, everyone can add their own little bit pretty easily. No one really struggles, do they? Especially we've practiced it all, and sort of everyone just adds their own little bit. I don't really have any negatives.
So I'm a little bit intrigued about this becoming a singer lark.
Yeah.
So you weren't a singer, you kind of got forced into it.
Totally
Got forced into it. Just tell us a little bit more about like why you didn't want to do it.
So I think before I even knew any of these lads, me and James used to go to Pirate Studios, and just because I was the only person he knew that played guitar, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So we'd go there and play guitar, and then I thought I could sing a little bit because I remember doing it in bars when I was a bit young, you know, in Greece as a guitar or something, you know, when you're on holiday. But it was just a slow. Me and James would go to Pirate a few times, and we'd go with another lad who'd do a bit of singing, then I'd do a bit, and I realised, oh man, I can sing a little bit, it's not bad. But then it was the constant. I mean, we're only sat here because of the fucking constant daily nag, doing me head in. I'm a little puppy dog. Fucking come on, woof, woof. But it's literally, he just forced me. He literally just forced me. But thank God he did. You know what I mean?
Why did you feel like you had to force him? Were you just like, looking
James,
for? Oh,
James
go on, sorry.
James is the one that was sort of just, you know, not making me go. It sounds like I was going against my will, but he was just always at me to be like, please come, just come to practice, meet these lads, you know, do this, do that. And I was just always, because I was a lazy bastard, mate. So I'm just like, I can't be arsed. I'll come next week. I'll do it next week. But yeah, I'm glad I made the step.
And what kind of change has that given you more confidence as a human? Has that helped you in life in any way to get out your comfort zone and try something that's going really well for you at the minute?
No, I don't think so. It's a belting question, and I don't have a belting answer for you. No, I'm confident at singing in front of people now. I think I don't have a job where I have to do presentations or talk to people or be, so it doesn't really help me in any aspects in life. Just lets me have a bit of fun every now and again. You know what I mean?
It's got to be fun, hasn't it? I see so many bands that take themselves so fucking seriously these days. And it's not uncommon. There's a lot of them out there that are just like jealous of what somebody's doing over there or somebody's doing over there. Why are they getting that gig? Why are they doing that? And they just get surrounding all this bullshit and never and can't see past that. I find that quite problematic in the music industry at the minute.
Well, it's not a competition. I mean, people think we always talk about what other bands that are, our size and way above us. We always talk about, they've got this gig, they've got this gig. You're never really mad jealous, or you're not saying, that's ours, that, or you can't be. You've just got to be. There's not a competition. You're just friends of the industry, aren't you? Really?
Yeah, I think we've kind of spoken about it quite a lot as well. Is that in this game, it's longevity is the key, and if we just stick at it and keep putting the work in, then it's hard. It's hard to keep thinking about it. There's a hierarchy. It's that I don't know. Coldplay are the biggest band in the world, and then we're down here, and there's a hierarchy of it. It's not. I think a part of it is one opportunities, which we're getting good opportunities, and then it's just longevity. Just keep sticking out, keep putting the tracks out, and if you get caught up about what other people are doing, taking yourself too seriously, then you're just gonna chase tail, right? You're just gonna run around in circles.
Yeah. I was going to say, you're on your journey. If you sat there bitching about other people, it's not going to achieve anything. You've got to go out and just do your thing, and you get where you get with how much effort you put in. Mike is very good at networking, so you sort of get us. I would say you get us a few steps ahead every now and then with networking. You know what I mean?
How do you do that, Mike? How do you do that?
I don't know.
I'll tell you how he does it.
After a few drinks, I just don't mind chewing hair, to be honest. And I'll kind of just. I'm that guy. Don't you know I'm in a band? I'm that the really annoying one. I'm in a band. Yeah, go on. You was gonna say something.
I was gonna say he does it because he don't fucking have an off button, so he'll just be at someone. But when he's so good at it, and I can,
I think part of it is.
No shame.
No shame.
That's absolutely zero shame.
Especially, like the BBC DJs and stuff, and you get an automated response back to say, I'll keep sending. I don't take that as whatever. I will send the same email over and over and over again, and I'll text people with no shame. If I find somebody's phone number, I'm really sorry. I know people don't, it's frowned upon, but I will text somebody on WhatsApp and be like, hi, it's Mike from the Cavs here. Just no shame. I just think even... any publicity is good publicity, isn't it? So it's like, if I send somebody a track, or if I say we're doing this gig or whatever, and they read it and go, what's this dickhead doing texting me? They've still read it. Then our name's popped up in their head, and that's that. Even if they don't reply, and if the worst you can say is no, well, I'm not going to listen to your track. So that's kind of the mentality I stick with. The worst people can say is no. So yeah.
And I think. That's what makes the band good, because everyone has different skills. We're not all good at that, but as you say, when you're talking about the technical stuff, it's you and Chris. The networking, it's you. The songwriting, it's James. We all just bring something different, and it just makes that whole. You know what I mean?
Well, I've known you guys for this 5 years since I've been over in Manchester, and I couldn't be more proud of you just to see how much you have grafted and to see how it works, lads. I just wanted to officially say that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and thanks for being on the journey with us.
No,
yeah,
man.
man.
Big part of the journey with us. No,
Yeah.
just say thank you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't feel like I've contributed anything. I've just like.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
you've been there, that's all that matters. You've been there. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
You give us our first headline gig, and you've supported every single single we've released. You know what I mean? RGM have always, even if it's just a fucking retweet or something, it makes a difference. You know what I mean? Because everything we've always put out from the start, RGM have always pushed it, and it's always good to have people like yourself there. Do you know what I mean?
Well, there's no better privilege for me to see a journey of a band and see a band just fucking rocking up at this amazing venue, Band on the Wall here in Manchester, just about to play to 500 bastard people. How are you feeling right now about it before you crack on?
I cannot fucking wait.
I know.
I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. I can't wait to just get out there and there'll be a little. I don't feel too nervous at the minute. I'm quite calm. I'm pretty chill.
I was nervous last night.
I was nervous. I went to get some fucking new shoes and I was walking around the Arndale at fucking midday today and I was sensory overload. I was so overstimulated. I was like, there's people everywhere. It's too busy. Thought if I feel like this all day, I'm going to not be happy. But I'm chill. We've sound checked. It sounds mint. And I can't wait. I just hope the fire alarm doesn't go off again.
I expected to go off during this and think, oh fucking hell, here we go. And how are you guys? Yeah.
The sound engineer went, do you like that? Is that smoke machine on? And then it just went.
And how are you guys feeling?
Yeah, good. Like I said, I feel like I felt more nervous last night, but it's that. What I call it to Chris. I called it the Christmas Eve feeling. You know what I mean? The night before. Right now I'm all right. I think once I get changed into my stage outfit,
Sexy clothes.
my sexy clothes, yeah, I'll then the nerves will start kicking in. Me and Chris were talking about it when we played at Why Not in the summer. I was just drinking so much all day, and we didn't play till like 9:15, and then I was having a great time. We watched like Yard Act. I was like proper like dancing the day away. About 5 minutes before we went on stage, I genuinely felt that sober that I could have drove a car. Like the nerves just got to me.
didn't.
That I didn't drive a car, just clearing that up.
Totally didn't.
No, but that's what I mean. It's just sobered me up, the nerves, about 5 minutes before I went on. So I'm expecting that tonight again. But I feel like halfway through the first song, they'll all go, and we'll be jiving on
5
stage.
seconds.
Uh-huh.
Telling you, it's 5
Yeah,
seconds.
I think I'm buzzing for it as well. We've put a lot of effort into it. It's a bit more of
You've been on holiday the past week.
listen.
He's been in Cyprus.
Oh yeah, Cyprus.
Yeah.
It's a more like choreographed show, isn't it? I think it's a proper show that we've put together. And as I say, I've just done 5 days in Cyprus, so I'm calm as you like. You know what I mean? They've all been practicing to my recordings of my drums, so they're.
Well, that's hardly ideal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as I say, he's the tech guy. He's set all that up. I'm on Chris. So
nice.
we've been practicing with Arthur all week. He's just been in fucking Cyprus.
Nice one. Well, lads, I'm dead proud of you. I'm really looking forward to catching you, Cruz, and the other lads that are on there for the first time. Cruz from Sheffield. I'm from Sheffield, so I like chatting about the support bands and that kind of stuff. And the other band's from Preston.
Cases.
Cases, yeah, nice one. Really looking forward to catching them for the first time too. Lads, dead proud of you. Fucking can't wait to see it all tonight. Wish you all the best. Is there a little message you want to all give to the Cavs fans for making tonight happen, and we'll let you crack on with today?
Thank you to everyone who's bought tickets. I'm going to be perfectly honest, we never expected that we'd sell it out, really. We thought we'd get close, maybe, but thanks for everyone for buying tickets. Next year is going to be massive.
And it's not even like you've given 200 away to friends and family, is it? You've proper sold them.
Yeah.
It's a proper sold out gig, isn't it?
Unless someone hates us that much that they've played this elaborate prank, which I had an anxiety dream about this the other day, that somebody
Somebody
bought...
just bought 500 tickets and just fuck
no,
all here.
Not some didn't buy 500 tickets. Someone bought like 300 tickets just to make it clearly fucking annoying. But obviously, that's an anxiety dream I'm just going to keep to myself now. Wait, I'm going to just let me... I'm all right now. It's okay.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, man. And you two, just leave a little message for the Cavs fans, and I'll get out your way.
Yeah, just thanks a lot for everything. Thanks a lot for everything. Even if you're not here tonight, but you've supported us along the way leading up to this gig, thank you. Keep streaming people like me, I guess. Thanks.
Yeah, same. Thank you to everyone that's supported us in the past, bought merch, retweeted, shared, listened to our music, everything. It means a lot, and stick on the journey with us and see where we get to.
5 more years.
5 more years. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me spend a bit of time in this special day with you. It's very much appreciated. I just appreciate just your friendship over the years and just how nice you lads are and how grounded you are and how professional you are and how much you graft. It's very much appreciated from my side, and we wish you all the best. Let's go and smash a gig, eh?
Let's do it.
Cheers, boys. Nice one. Nice one. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my little studio. We're just having a look around. This is where I record loads of good chats. And you know that already because you've just finished one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed it, have a look around. Look at this. There's different videos all around here. New videos that you can enjoy too. I promise you it'll be all right. Nice one. Thanks for tuning in again, guys. See you soon.